hear me? Wait a whole hour.
Yo, salute to everybody rocking with us. It's the Union. It's the Yorkie and the magical ponytail up there. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with the Summer Impact predictions. Anybody got the card in front of them?
No.
Quest for Cody and Marv Warren.
I knew it. I knew it. First off, this is a battle of Detroit people and your favorite battle rapper of all fucking time. I knew you was gonna go straight to this battle.
Who's my favorite battle rapper?
Knew it.
Suge?
NJT. That is your favorite. I don't give a fuck. No man can possibly talk about one man that fucking much and that not be their favorite. That's impossible. That That's impossible.
How is he my favorite?
Stop it. You're lying. Yo, oh my God. You can't possibly talk about somebody that fucking much. He's the GOAT to you. Stop it.
You wanna know why I talk about him a lot? Because of you guys.
Because of us. Fuck out of here. You do your own blogs all the time.
I say you guys, you're never included in that because you're like in your own world, all right? You're like so unique in your perspectives. You know, you can't collectivize with anybody. But the general battle rap community loves this guy. He's the greatest of all time. That's all I hear. All right, and he has more chokes than Hollow has classics. So I don't know what to tell you guys, man. Like
that is your favorite. If you don't like somebody that much, there's no way you don't talk about them. Like, when I don't like somebody, I don't fucking talk about them unless they get brought up.
Everybody
I don't reference them. I don't make blogs about them. You know how many blogs about this dude?
I only do blogs about him when he does something relevant. That's like I pull out a rant. I just start talking about him randomly.
Yes, you do. You know how many times we do blogs and we're talking about something different and you find a way to bring him up? Visual. Come on, Visual. It sounds
bring up Joey again. I don't say nothing.
That's a lie. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, you are a liar. Anyway, let me hear your prediction for this shit.
Did Face Off just drop Visual from them on the app?
What?
I think the Face Off just dropped, and I didn't get to see it yet. Let me just double check that.
It dropped. Something dropped on YouTube, didn't it?
Oh, it dropped on YouTube. Oh, they put that on YouTube. Okay. Oh, Jerry West McNell dropped, I guess.
Wait. The only face-offs I saw was the Goods, Hitman, and them.
No, one just dropped.
T-Top and... Oh, so it just dropped, what, today?
I saw a notification. I think you're right. I think it was YouTube, because I don't get notifications.
Yeah, listen, for whatever reason, my YouTube be giving me notifications days later. So.
It's not a face-off, it's just a trailer. It's a 2-minute trailer. But anyways, full disclosure, Marv Warren and Quest just came to my bar the other day.
Full disclosure.
A lot of times they drink a lot. No, they didn't drink. But they said they're ready, bro. They're ready. They're prepared. And they're gonna kill these dudes. And what I'm hearing Suge and Twerk barely prepared yet. I don't know what's going on. You know how Twerk's known to prepare last second. So when anyone saying that, oh well. He only had a day or two to prepare against Big T. That's how he does every battle. So it doesn't matter how many days he had. That's his writing process. All right, he prepares the day before the day of on the way to the venue. That's what he does. So, okay,
weren't they on video, like that muted video on the balcony practicing, like me?
The Monstars?
Yeah, they were practicing like 2 weeks ago.
Probably, but I thought Marvin Quest had the best one of those.
Well, see, this is the problem with non-prepares is that your partner might not have the same style, so you might need to prepare because Shotgun Suge isn't gonna go in there unprepared.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, normally he doesn't. I don't know how he does his writing process, and it's interesting with Twerk because he doesn't write down his bars either. He just memorizes them. So that's always an interesting thing. But I don't know, man. I can't predict what Suge and Twerk are gonna do because, I mean, we're gonna get slam dunks. We're gonna get a lot of screaming. We're gonna get a lot of yelling. With that, like if you guys go back and watch Suge and Twerk, I think it was on Gnome last year, or it might have been some. I don't remember what it was on, but There's a lot of yelling going on in that
It was a
battle.
good battle.
It was a good battle.
I thought Suge got it, but it was a good battle.
But it was a lot. By the third round, it was getting a little irritating because they're both screaming.
That first round was phenomenal from both of them.
I thought New Jersey Trick's third round was really good too. I think he ended it off. Wasn't that where he ended it off when he jumped into the crowd? I think I don't remember. But
What the fuck?
Marv One and Quest, listen, they're one of the, they're the.
You're going through all of this shit for nothing. You take it forever to just get to who you think you like for what? For what?
Have you?
For what? Yo, you would take it forever. We already know what you're gonna say.
Starts talking.
We know what the fuck you're gonna say. We know what you're gonna say.
Visual, I want a time clock over his head to see how long he takes before I interrupt. That's the only reason I interrupt. Because you take forever, bro. Maybe you're rubbing off on me. That's all this could be. But you're right. Marv One, Quest 3-0. Next battle. Go ahead.
We already knew what you was gonna say. So you went all around the
What's my
motherfucking
favorite battler? Why wouldn't I pick him?
my man. You went all around the 5 boroughs in New York. You crossed every fucking bridge and stopped to say hello to every fucking homeless person on the corner. Just for you to say what we knew you was gonna say. Marv
One and Quest had a good battle, but I thought lost to Geechee and B-Dot. That was good. And that's the
I never saw the battle.
You got to see that battle. That's a great battle. And what was the last URL battle? I saw him live against Cheddar Cheese, and they lost to Cheddar Cheese and Carter Deems. They did. Scats are, we hate them.
Yeah, they didn't do well on that. I don't know what the fuck with.
Yeah, I didn't. They wasn't. Maybe they just weren't motivated, but
it seemed like they just weren't trying.
Hard to beat Carter Deems and Cheddar Cheese, even at your best. So go ahead. I have nothing else to say about this battle. Yeah,
Jersey 2-1.
Time clock. Go ahead.
Jersey 2-1.
Who's up?
Jersey 2-1. I just don't see. Let me tell you something. I think extremely highly of Quest McCody.
And you hate Marv One. We get it.
Stop saying that. Stop fucking saying that, because you're lying. I don't hate any fucking body. I just always think that Marv One is overrated. I already told you I ain't like that shit he did with Head Ice.
Oh my God.
And I saw him, one of the biggest bodies ever in battle rap history was him versus Math Hoffa. Stop it. Stop
Why
it.
don't you hold this grudge against Pat Stay for what he did to Marv One? How come you don't hold a grudge?
Right.
Huh?
First off, I don't hold no grudge. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, like,
that's
you
where it stems from.
First off, so let me ask you a question though, because what he did with Head Ice, that was foul.
All right, well,
Head Ice versus Quest McCody. Head Ice keeps trying to say rest in peace to somebody, and Marv One keeps talking over him to talk about a fucking coin toss, and keeps doing. Go ahead and watch that shit, but that's not the point. At the end of the day, I think he's overrated. I think Marv One is okay as a battle rapper. I do not think that he's this legend or this whatever the fuck you praise him to be. I think Quest McCody is double time better than Marv.
Well,
that's my opinion.
This is the thing between Quest and Marv. I think Quest has evolved more than Marv One. Marv One on his prime, I thought he was phenomenal.
And when was his prime?
Well,
exactly. So listen, I just don't see how.
He's not an active battle rapper. Let's be real. He's not really active.
Anyway, you can't match energy. Marv One and Quest cannot match the energy of the Jersey dudes. Let's not act like that's going to be possible. The other thing too is what is it that we're really expecting out of this battle? Because this is not going to be a full brawl fest. But let me tell you something. Jersey's going to shake that room quite a few more times than Detroit's going to get a chance to. Tell me I'm wrong. Please, somebody tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. Visual, go ahead.
The fuck out of here.
No, I think.
Anyway,
I
really think it's going to be a 2-1. I don't think that there's any way any of these guys could 3-0 each other. That's just my opinion.
I agree with you, Jay. I think Marv and Quest have synergy, way more obviously than Twerk and Suge. But let's keep it real. We're gonna play favorites. When we bring up 2-on-2s, the new generation, this generation we're in, Marv and Quest aren't really brought up like that. And people want to see a show, entertainment. It's the All-Star Weekend. Monstars is gonna shine, considering they don't choke and bring all this shit flawless.
How can you choke?
You're right.
Hey, listen, if anybody chokes, all right, they need to never battle again because this is a 2-on-2. Your partner should be able to pick up the slack if someone's choking. But unless they're both choking, which is absolutely ridiculous. There should be 0 chokes, bro. If you're choking, your partner knows your rhymes. You should be able to pick it up, feed off each other, and actually be a battler instead of just a freaking actor. Go ahead.
Yeah, there should be no chokes. I agree.
What's next?
Let's do the girl battle. What is it? Go ahead, Jazz and who?
What do you mean girl battle? I don't see no fucking girls there.
The girls, the women, the ladies, whatever.
Yes. Be respectful. Be respectful.
The queens.
You got Jazz an official versus E-Hart and
E40. 40 bars.
And 40. Every time I think I know who's gonna win this battle, I just there's no way. I don't think there's no way, in my opinion, unless you are a hardcore fan of one or the other. I don't see how anyone could clearly pick this battle. The only reason why I'm gonna slightly edge official, I can't. I want to edge official and Jazz based on the fact that we haven't heard Jazz for a long time, so we don't know what she got going on, and we have been seeing footage of official and Jazz working. We don't know what 40 and E-Hart is doing. Listen, my heart is telling me 40 and E-Hart. That's what my heart is telling me. But I just think that what official and Jazz is going to be able to bring is just something different. I really can't pick this. But with a gun to my head, I have to pick a winner to this. I'm going 40 and E-Hart.
It's very simple, Jay, and you're right. Jazz and official are going to win in the building, I think. They're going to win. They probably have a bit more crowd reactions. I think when you watch it on cam, I think I think Hart and 40 bars are going to win with material and everything else. I think Jazz and official are going to get that. Jazz is going to get a huge reaction. Visual's favorite. She's going to get a huge reaction. She's going to take off her jacket. It's going to get crazy. And we'll see, but I think I got E40. I got E40 easily. I got them. I think they're gonna fuck them up. Honestly, did you see E-Hart in what's the last time she battled? What was it?
I've seen a lot of battles. She fucks a lot of people up. Well, that was her and Jazz.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, E-Hart and Jazz. You see that?
Yeah, I thought it was debatable.
Jazz got the crowd going crazy, and she had some good stuff, but E-Hart fucked her up, I thought.
Here's the thing. To me, it's a debatable battle. I probably watched that battle maybe 3 times, and 2 of those 3, I thought that E-Hart edged it. But I think it's a very close battle that could have went either way. I was just offended by people who, and this happens in battle rap, motherfuckers will sit there and go hard and go crazy, screaming at the top of the lungs like someone's getting 3-0 before the footage comes out for the world to see. Everybody, it was a 3-0-3. You see the shit, you're like, where the fuck did you see a 3-0?
That's why Serious Jones beat Mike P. I'm betting. All right, you're right. But I like official too. Though I think she's gonna bring. It's a good. I like that.
Listen, man, I wouldn't be shocked if the girls got one of the top 2 battles of the night.
Hopefully it goes well.
The women, the ladies. Excuse me. Let me be respectful myself.
I mean, to have a 2-on-2 with ladies is going to be. I hope there's no issues. You know how it gets. So
no, I don't think with them they're not.
Yeah, I don't think with them. They all don't got social media followers with each other.
None of them have.
And most of them battled each other already, right? Most of them, no. E-Hart battled all of them before or something like that.
Probably, I think so. But
something to that effect. Anyway, I think these 4 women, excuse me, they don't have the same issues that you see in a lot of female battle rap. What's next?
Shout out to Official. She's one of my favorite female battle rappers. I just like punchliners. If you check my top 10s, there are usually a lot of punchliners in there. I was just playing a game and named my character today, and named my character Official after her. That's fact. Jazz.
That's who you should have named your character after. Your
Yeah.
favorite.
Right. I don't think they're gonna have as much chemistry as Ehart and 40, and I like them too. I think Ehart and 40 are gonna show out this battle. I think they're gonna have the better material overall. Of course, like I said, we're playing favorites. This is throughout the whole card. I think we're gonna play favorites and who are the stars, and this is the kind of show people want to come to see. I think in the long run, maybe even on cam, I'm gonna have Ehart and official and Ehart and 40, because I think I like Ehart a lot. I think she's hard.
Oh man, she really is, man. She really is, man.
All right. What else is there? I want to put. Let me pull.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Pull the fucking flyer up, sir. Thank you.
And officials coming from like a long hiatus, right?
Yeah, her and Jazz.
Was it like
She's been more. She had battles after that.
Okay.
She had battles after that.
Goods and clips. Multiple remixes.
I hate that fucking name.
By the way, they should have been called Holla and the Don. Holla and the Don. It should have been their name.
No.
Come on, Jewel.
No.
All right. Well, it's better than multiple remixes. So I think this battle's gonna steal the night. I think this is gonna be entertainment at its finest. Hitman on a big stage, Summer Madness. We know how he is. All right, John. You know, look, John. He can create them moments. All right, we saw what he did with Jack Wood. We know what he can do. Mix him up with Hitman. Who knows what's going on? Apparently, John is Hitman wants to fire him as his partner. I don't know, but Goods and clips are going to be funny. They're going to be hilarious, and then they're going to have aggression. They're going to be fire. I like them two together. So I think this battle is going to be slept on because I think the combination. I think Hitman and John is going to work for some whatever reason. I just feel like it's going to work. I don't know why. It just it doesn't seem like it would, but I think it is. And then Goods and clips, I think they're going to bring us all the elements, the comedy, and the aggression, and I don't want to say bars, but you know what I mean.
Goods had an interview just a few days ago that came out on 15 Minutes of Fame, and he said he hasn't even spoken to clips. He has they have one round and then two rounds. I don't know how serious. He seemed kind of legit serious about it too. So.
Well, yeah, I don't know how much. I don't believe anything John Hitman is saying when he's tweeting out that John isn't. I think that's all in fun, but who knows?
No, I think Hitman and John are gonna clean the floor with Goods and clips.
No, I'm picking them. I'm picking them. Yeah. I don't know about clean the floor. If you think that they're not prepared,
I don't think they're prepared.
Does Goods really freestyle? And
No.
Goods does, but I don't know if Goods does. And
No.
maybe. Maybe the whole what Clips is thinking.
And Goods was saying Goods was saying he didn't really care. This battle didn't matter. He didn't care if he wins or loses. He's gonna rely on Clips to carry the show. If Clips is not really staying in communication with him and preparing with him, he's gonna count on Clips to carry the fucking at least 2 rounds worth of shit.
Well, if anything, Clips, with his wild and out experience and all this, he can, he's very good at improvising. He can do what he needs to do, put on a show. It's an all-star game. As far as wins and losses go, I don't know if it's the most important thing in the world, but as far as I think it's more bringing the entertainment value to this pay-per-view. So, I think it could work. I don't know. I'm sure I'm sure they're not just gonna go up there and just wing it, but they're not shook and twerk. But I don't think they're gonna win either. But I still think it's gonna be a slap-down battle. Hitman always does good on the big stage, and I'm just happy to see him back again. So maybe show out will show up.
Yeah, I don't care. Can you give us a round? Do you think it's 2-1? It's 3-0?
I go 2-1. Honestly, I can't. I'm not gonna call it 3-0 for any of these. I think it's disrespectful to any of the teams. I think every team here is good enough for a round. So I'm gonna say 2-1 every time. Honestly, I'm not gonna go 3-0 on any of these. So
you going 2-1 Hitman and John?
Yeah.
What about you, Visual? Same thing?
Yeah. I'll be surprised if they get 1 round. Goods and Clips.
You'd be surprised. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this battle is. Some of these battles are like that, but I think the one it's two battles. I think all just gonna come down to preference, and that's this battle and the Jersey and Detroit battle. To me, I think it's gonna mostly come down to preference. But I'm with you guys. I think that John and Hitman, just the combination, what they're able to do and everything, I think that's gonna overpower some of the showmanship or ring generalship and comedy that the other guys Goods and Clips bring. A lot of times when it comes to Clips and Goods, when they're talking about each other, it's way too hard to know when they're serious and when they're not. Yeah. So, it'll be difficult for me to believe that they haven't been doing any prep at all. But then again, this is battle rap. Motherfuckers is unprofessional as it possibly gets.
You also got the factor that Hitman and Clips are on the same show together. They're working together all the time. So that's kind of a weird thing for them going up against each other.
I didn't really think about that. You're right. They're both.
Yeah, but they're gonna, this is more looked at as like we all said, like an all-star game. Remember, today they play a basketball game first. You know what I'm saying?
Are they recording that? Anybody filming that?
I heard somebody say they were, and then I heard that they not. I heard it was supposed to be on YouTube Live, and then I heard that it won't be. So
it's been a nice app exclusive. Like that's what they should be doing.
Yeah, but that ain't had nothing to do with URL. This is something the battlers did. So, But anyway, that's not important. The point is, I agree with you guys. I think it'll be 2-1 John and Hitman. But again, I think overall, especially if we watch the battle multiple times, it's gonna come down to what it is you like. If everybody comes prepared, but as of right now, I'm going 2-1 Hitman and John also.
Okay.
I'm actually like a little more intrigued about that team than some of the other teams. The only other team that I'm more intrigued about is Hollow and Loaded than I am to see what John and Hitman do.
Well, I'm intrigued by this next team here. Every fucking bar versus NWX, Geechee and Rum, DNA, K-Shine, Geechee and Rum Nitty. That's my favorite team right there. That's what I like. 3-0! Change my mind. 3-0.
What?
Alright, DNA, K-Shine. Look, we know what they do. We know what's going on. We know what's going to happen. We know how they are.
We're not using the TV, Jake. So.
Rum Nitty and Geechee. I got an idea. Geechee can do these 2-on-2s. We've seen it with B-Dot. Rum Nitty.
Take out that East of your mind if you don't have to.
Team Hami. You know what he does. But
what team is he on? Do we even know what team he's on? He's like on a whole bunch of battle rap teams.
Team Hami, Left Side Connection. I don't know what else. Arizona State. But the
fourth quarter.
I got Geechee and Rum winning this battle unless DNA kind of pull Gun Titles 2, because I thought their first round in that battle was amazing, and they definitely can pull that off. But I don't see it being. I think preference wise, I'm gonna like Geechee and Rum just off rip. So it's I'm not gonna lie there. DNA and K-Shine, they especially with K-Shine the way he is now, I hope it's just not really formulaic. I really hope they try to get creative here and do some, I don't want to say different, just play off each other a little differently. Pause, right? And does anyone have DNA and K-Shine winning this battle? Probably Jay. Right? My analysis is done. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Visual.
EFB all day.
Who?
EFB all day. I think the dynamics is too much. Too much. I got them all day.
So you want Rum and
Yeah.
So I can definitely see why y'all would lean that way. And the more I think about it, the more I want to lean that way. But what is the proven? If there's anybody on this card that is a proven fucking team, is K-Shine and DNA.
Yeah, but we also kind of know what they're gonna do, what they come with.
Yeah, but the thing is too. With that being said, you also know the chemistry is there. You know the bars there. You know everything is there.
Right, which works both
So
ways. You're absolutely right. And in that sense, you'd say, well, they have a better chance of winning, but you don't know what EFB is going to come with. And if you put both of them together, both Rum Nitty and Geechee Gotti, which are at the top of their game right now, you know, they're nasty.
yeah,
I think together. The B Dot and Geechee battle was fire.
yeah. The other thing is also that the fact that I think Geechee right now is I don't think there could be a debate that Geechee right now is probably the most popular battle rapper. I mean, it will be between maybe three guys, but I think he is the most. I'm talking about right now, this second.
Twerk was the most popular.
I said right now, this second, and of course we already know who the fuck you were gonna bring up.
That's what I'm told, man.
Anyway, I think Rum, bar for bar, gotta be at that top of that list in battle rap right now, bar for bar. It's hard for me to, so that's why it's difficult for me to go against them. And I'm looking at this whole situation like, maybe Rum Nitty and Geechee might have a little more chip on their shoulder in terms of feeling like they got something to prove. But it's just hard for me to go against a proven commodity. You know, that's like who really thought that Toronto was going to beat fucking Golden State for the championship this year if it wasn't for the injuries. Like, and that's how I'm looking at it. Like, if K-Shine or DNA have little stumbles and shit like that, they're going to get up out of there. But I can't go. It's hard for me to bet against them right now. I'm going to say 2-1 MWX.
That's so you do got NWX, okay?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, we'll see about that, but
Like, it's not a. To me, it wasn't a, like I said. Most of this card, for me, with the exception of the Jersey Detroit, most of this card was like that for me. Where it's like, you know, it's almost a pick 'em. You know what I'm saying? Like it's difficult that I don't think there's any clear winner here. Like it's hard. But if I have to pick one, I'm picking MWX.
all right. Well, this next battle is really it's gonna be very interesting. I really don't know what to say. You got Briz and T-Top and Murder Mook and Calico. All right, so Calico and Murder Mook, right? I saw the face-off. Listen, I thought they did what they had to do as far as getting, you know, T-Top and Briz, they get really emotional. You know, they were in their feelings off rip, like, and they're so defensive. And you know, Mook's like that too. But Cal's just sitting there chilling. He's like, I don't even know what's going on. Like these guys are just yelling at me, right? And then, but Mook's acting crazy. I think even Cal said, I need a new partner, right? Like, because Mook is bugging. But I know Mook's been in Detroit a lot lately, and they've been definitely working together. So they're definitely prepared. And T-Top and Briz, they're home. That's the thing. They're home. And I don't know how much that's going to play a role. I'm sure a lot. And it's just going to be funny. Mook is always an interesting person to watch battle. He doesn't battle that often, and he's such a character. And he's so iconic and a character. And just the way he is, he's like a character of himself at points. And it's like, it's just fun to watch, regardless if it's a train wreck or not. And putting him with Calico, look, it's got to be. They got to come up with something. I don't expect a Whiskey Wizard. You know, I don't think we're gonna get that. The Whiskey Wizard. I don't think we're gonna get Wizard Calico or Risky Business Mook. I think we're gonna get Murderland here. So
you think we're gonna get what?
Hopefully they come ignorant and they come into battle, and I think they will. And as far as T-Top go, look. Briz got the energy, he's got the excitement, and then T-Top's fired.
I'm on the phone.
This battle is a toss-up, bro. I'm gonna
Good, baby. How are you?
DME, who'd you have between Briz and Calico?
Calico easily. Briz was terrible in that battle. And I'm not even. And as far as the mixtape bars, I don't. I asked Calico. He said those were not mixtape bars. Is what he wrote, but. You know, I think people, you know, they do that too much. Where if it's not like if you're telling like if you're just rapping a little bit in your bars, you want to say it's mixtape. Maybe he wrote it that way, but I still thought he beat the shit out of Briz, and 3 Mile, will never be forgiven. But I'm just happy to see Mook for whatever happens, and I think this is a great dynamic with him and Calico. Yeah. And then to battle these, and just if you told me Mook and Calico were teaming up, I wouldn't have thought they'd team up against a Briz and T-Top. But hey, that's what it is. And I'm gonna go with Murderland, but it's gonna be it all depends on. Are these battles unlimited?
I hope not.
Like, do we know?
It's gonna be a long.
I hope not, because we're gonna be there at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. If so, Jay.
Can you imagine a Mook and Calico third? Like, it's gonna take forever. But I don't know. What do you think, Vigil?
This reminds me of like the younger guys versus the grandpas, almost like.
Yeah, I want to go that far, but
well, like in my head, I see the dads versus the kids. Like.
I know what you mean, but Mook's not even that old. He just started rapping when he was like little.
Yeah.
Was he like in his mid-30s? Isn't like Ab older than him?
Yeah.
I swear Ab's older than Mook. I know.
No, they're like my age and shit, like our age for the most part. But
no, but I know what you mean.
I got Briz and T-Top, man. I think T-Top, that's a crazy dynamic. That too. T-Top is great at angles and just putting together shit, while Briz is like the entertainment and like the unorthodox portion of it. It's just like such a good group together. And that's why I asked you who'd you have between Calico and Briz. That battle, I was in the venue. That battle, I was sitting down. I was like barely paying attention. It was a fucking mess.
The mic issues were a problem.
Yeah. So I didn't really focus like live on that battle too much. I didn't really like enjoy it that much on cam.
I thought that was Briz's worst performance, at least up there. So
yeah, it was hard. It was hard. It was hard in the venue to sit through that shit. Yeah. Literally. I don't know what they're gonna have to counter. I mean, they're two elite battle rappers for sure, Calico and Murder Mook. But I don't know, compared to this younger dynamic, which is more refreshing. I don't think they're gonna have what it takes to beat a good like A+ Briz and T-Top.
Do you think that they're gonna get booed? You think they're gonna have some dry spots, Calico and Mook, and that big crowd? They're gonna start getting booed. Mook can get booed a lot, like it happens, and because it's just he was booed. He was booed in the Iris Island battle, not because just because it was just getting ridiculous.
I honestly don't see that many boos.
Booed in the Verb battle a little bit.
I think everybody's in a fun mood for this event, and I don't think like boos are really gonna be coming out.
Yeah, but what if you're right, and I agree with you. But what if Mook everyone's in a fun mood, but then you got Mook going on this little soliloquy. You don't know what's going on. Everyone's just like, and then Calico starts doing his so-called mixtapes, and then the fans they can churn on him.
That's if if they allow themselves to do that. I don't think they're gonna allow themselves to do that.
No, I hope not. But
I hope it's a good battle, man. Like it has potential to be a great battle, but I definitely got the younger, more refreshing team to come out with the W on this.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Who you got, Jay?
I'm going with you guys, but it's so difficult, man.
What do you mean? I picked Murderland. He picked T-Top.
Oh, I thought you because you just agreed with. Okay, yeah, I'm going with I'm going with T-Top and Briz, man. Again, there's not a clear joint. My thing is, I like the fact that you can vouch that there's a lot of preparation going on between Calico and Murder Mook.
Preparation H. Your old head ass.
Well, man, stop it, man. Anyway, yeah, man, that's foul. Anyway, these aren't one-on-one battles, and that's what it comes down to. the bag that Calico has been in his last few battles, I really enjoy the way he's been writing and formatting his bars. When it comes to Mook, it's hard to deny that Mook can at moments just captivate. You know what I'm saying? Calico too. There's moments where he just fucking captivate. But I can say that the same for the two guys they got to go against, and I like when T-Top raps. Another reason why he's one of my favorites is because that flow he has. And then when he starts flowing and bars are coming rapid fire at your ass, but not so fast that you don't understand them. It's just that flow and that aggression coming, you know. And Briz, what can you say, man? That dude, he's another one who has just these phenomenal moments in battle rap. And this is a 2-on-2. And you got two guys, T-Top and Rothstein, who, and it don't take but not anything to really shake the room. And then they're together. They're good friends. That chemistry, all of that boiled into one. I just don't. It's difficult for me to go against T-Top and Briz.
I just hope Briz relaxes a little, doesn't take this too serious. You know, I think he was taking a little. He seemed real tight in the Calico battle, and it showed in his delivery and performance. I know the mic issues probably had something to do with it, but he just seemed he didn't have that personality. He just seemed too.
I don't like the material either, though.
Yeah, the material, but the way he was delivering it was just off, man. Something was off, and I think and they were really tighten his face off. But I hope they just relax a little bit and show a little bit of that, because they both can be real funny, especially Briz. But when he's not, he's not. And T-Top, like you're right. With the thing about T-Top is you're right. The flow is fire, and then when he's hitting, them angles are hitting. With that flow, that comes off as just phenomenal. So, I'm not saying that they can't win, but I'm still gonna ride with them. I'm still gonna ride with Murderland.
All right. Well, listen, guys. The moment is here, right? Loaded Hollows.
That's the last battle.
The last battle on the card. Versus what I'm assuming is gonna be Cake Guns. Why it's not Gun Life is amazing to me. The names they.
Why is it not just Cave Gang? Why is it not
Cave
just
Gang?
fucking Cave? Yeah.
I don't know. I thought he was.
Why is it not just he's both of those?
All right. Well, I'm not really into the game.
Cave Gang is a bit respectable in terms of it's difficult for another man to sit there and say Cake like that's just. And then the way they be saying it, Cake's up. Like,
cake.
nah, man. Like Steams is one of my favorite battle rappers. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Does anybody think
when he says Cake's up, the same thing? I'm like, come on, fam. Like, what?
Does anybody think? Is there any possibility? That's all I'm asking.
It's a possibility.
That Surf shows up.
It's a possibility. He's not. He shouldn't be if he's out on bail. But we don't know what the situation is. We don't know if
a picture of Surf with his lawyers yesterday.
Yeah, his managers and shit like that.
But
I saw the video, and they flew somewhere. So again, I don't know what the parameter is. To be honest, do I think he's gonna show up in battle all 3 rounds? No. Do I think he can make an appearance in one of the rounds? Yeah.
Supposedly that he was in Beverly Hills signing
a
deal contracts. It wasn't anything like battle rap related from what rumor, going around. But
so he can go to Beverly Hills, but he can't go to North Carolina?
No. Let's get this straight. And I said this in the blog that I put out. If you are out on bail or anything like that, unless you have written permission to travel, you cannot do that. So for all we know, he has written permission to travel. If not, then he is violating that. And maybe he felt like going to Beverly Hills was worth the violation because of the deal he was signing. I don't know.
Crazy that he was violated on purpose publicly, but
yeah, that's why when I saw the video, I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that he got permission, and if he got permission to do that, I don't see them not giving him permission for this, especially with how much he can case for. He's got a contract. He's got this. He's got
I mean, shit.
But if
that's more reason for them not to do this.
But under the assumption they gave him permission to go to Beverly Hills. Okay. If they did that, I don't see them saying no to this. That's what I'm saying. So now if they didn't do that, I know how it is. But Do you guys feel like if he was clear and he could battle, that he should just be? Because I mean, they could have just not called anything and just hopefully waited like they did with John, and then
I'm glad they didn't.
Does Surf just lose his spot even though he's out on time and gets available?
Not to me.
It's too reckless of a move at this point. Like it's
everything. Too much of a risk.
Yeah, everything's such short notice.
Yeah.
It's not fair on both sides.
I agree. I agree that as a selfish fan, I would want him to come, but I agree that and it's not fair to Chess or the fact that Hollow and Lux, because they signed off on it, they agreed to actually let Chess fill in, and we'll do it. And Tay Rock, that's who he wanted, and so yeah, I think that's probably the fairest move. But yeah, the selfish fan Dan would just be so fired if Surf was there, maybe made it. I don't know.
On such a wild card, this is such an epic storyline leading up to this.
Right, and as far as the battle goes now, listen. Chess has been really good lately, bro. Like, I was real hard on him with his choking and stuff, but I mean, his last 3 performances have been, very impressive. So, and him and Tay Rock dynamic. Remember, I was the one. I put the tweet out. I planted the seeds. Right when Surf got locked up, I was like, should Chess be his replacement? I tweeted out, and I put yes, no, or cancel the battle. Cancel the battle won by a 40%. No was the second highest, and then barely anyone said yes for Chess replacing T-Rock. People would rather have canceled the battle than that.
I thought that was stupid.
They're bugging on that one.
Yeah.
And I think T-Rock and Chess are going to be fired. I just don't know with such limited amount of time prep for these guys how it's going to work. Does Chess just kind of steal Surf's material, and kind of incorporate that, try to learn that a little bit?
Yes.
It doesn't matter for a 2-on-2. They don't have to ever have their own material.
Yes, exactly.
No, I'm not saying like in a bad way. Yeah, I'm saying it. So you think that's what they might do? Just kind of like piggyback off what Surf was going to do?
Yeah.
So
I mean, he can do that, especially if he's been involved with what they were putting together to begin with, right? But either way, I don't. And when I put my blog out, that's why I spoke on all these different variables, because I'm like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So maybe he does have someone with Surf put together, maybe change the thing or two. I don't see anything wrong with that because they have such a limited time, and it's a 2-on-2. It's not like it's a 1-on-1 and somebody ghost rope.
Does Chess's style work with what Surf might say? Like if he did that?
No, but that's what I said. He would put his own little spin on it. Either way though.
You guys don't think they went back to the drawing board and just started over? Or you really think
it's possible. It's just a tall order. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the way I see those situations is, I don't care what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? Either way, I don't care what they doing. They're just not gonna be Hollow and Lux. If we knew 100% that this was Surf and Tay Rock without all the mishaps in between, that's different. But I just don't see this. I don't see how they're gonna beat Hollow and Lux. And I just really hope that the rest of the battles don't take forever. That's why I say I hope there's no unlimited rounds. I hope the rest of the battles don't take so damn long that none of us have the really that ready for the last battle.
I hope they start on time, by the way.
Not me. I hope they're late.
Supposed to start at 2:30.
No, hold on. Your homeboy up here decided he want to throw a fucking romantic picnic on the day of Summer Impact.
Yeah, so, I'll be at the beach having a cookout. So
I gotta work anyway, so I'm watching it at work.
Yeah,
I gotta work. I ain't gonna start watching until I gotta go from work all the way back up to Jersey. I'm hoping to be able to catch most of it, but I'm probably gonna miss maybe the first few battles.
I'll be able to watch it at work. I got here.
Yeah, you own it. What the fuck?
But listen, guys. Look, I got something to say.
Oh, yo, this is shocking.
Hollow the Don is one of the most disrespected battle rappers in the industry right now. All right, you should see this trash that I have to deal with on a daily basis in some of these. Like, it's out of line. All right. You know what's funny? What was the comparison? They were trying to say, yeah, you fat boy, I'm talking to you. You want to talk all that trash about Hollow and how he's been losing battles, right? You were on Black Compass yesterday, and who was the battler you were trying to defend? Oh, Tay Rock, right? Oh, Tay Rock this. He was trying to say Tay Rock is the he basically was URL from the league era on, from the YouTube era on. He was the face. He carried the company. Hold on. All right. And when the counterpoint brought up to you was that, oh well, he lost. He low key might have lost his last 4 out of 5 battles. All right, and he had nothing to say about that. All right, but when Hollow lost 2 battles in whatever, you guys want to crucify him. He's trash, right? Tay Rock loses arguably 4 of his last 5 battles, and I got him losing 5 in a row minus the Diz battle because I have him losing to Hollow. He lost to Hitman, he lost to Goods, and he lost to K-Shine. So yeah, he did, Jay. But yeah, Tay Rock in that battle.
Which battle? I think
Tay Rock and K-Shine.
I think K-Shine edged it. But that's debatable.
Battles.
I think Goods. I thought he goes to Goods.
All right. So I just don't understand, all the animosity towards him, and it just seems like it's infected the entire battle rap community. So I think everybody's going to be cheering for Tay Rock in chess. All right, but we're witnessing history here with Loaded Lux and Hollow teaming up. I think this is a special moment in battle rap history, and I don't want us to I think a lot of people they're not going to be able to appreciate it as much because they just hate towards certain battlers. I don't know.
You just froze, huh?
Well, you don't hate him. He just dry. He's trash, and he don't say nothing. He be losing battles. Oh, okay, you hate him. Don't say you don't hate him. At the same breath, destroy everything he does. Go ahead.
What are you talking about?
We went back and watched John and Hollow. You can make a case for Hollow in that battle, bro. I don't care. You can't make a case for the math battle. He lost the math battle because it's Big Day. All right, but he might have won John. He might have beat John, bro. John doesn't say nothing in that battle. All right, get out of here. Here's a mirror. Look at the mirror now. You got 7 years bad luck. Who cares? Go ahead. Stupid. Don't get me started with the hee.
Listen, this whole Surf thing, if he comes out and decides to, if they switch it back up, this is going to be huge. This is a cheat code for gun titles. There's no way Loaded.
That building's gonna go crazy. You know that, right?
No
the
way.
moment they see him touch that stage, if he's rapping, that building's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I don't see Loaded Hollows even coming close to a victory with that energy. Taken, it's the way it has been the past week with Chess being the replacement. I think they have a very strong case and chance to take this battle. If Sue Surf is ringside and in their corner, I don't know how much effect that's gonna play. Not as much.
That would be ridiculous, by the way. If he just ringside.
Not as much as obviously as him being in the battle, but there's so many dynamics in this, probables and what can happen.
I think if he's in the building, he's gonna be on the stage. So I can't see him being in the building and not be at least drop some bars in the third or something. I don't know.
That's the way I see it. I definitely see if he shows up, I see him being there, behind him. But as of now, this is a match. This is history in the making. A crazy 2-on-2. Originally, it would have been a insane 2-on-2, but as it is now, Chess has to make up lost time, and he has been doing very well. The Jerry West and Chess battle, he was really turned up, and before that, he's on a little run. I'm more excited to see him coming up in the future because he has been turning up, and he's I don't know, it's looking good for him. We lost all hope for Chess, and he's turned that right around. Lux and Hollow, this is amazing. I think we all our jaws dropped when we heard this announcement. I'm just so excited to see what they're gonna do, what they're gonna be doing up there, because I know they got something different. The interviews that I've heard, they they got something really unique and look like they're gonna be, going 100% and not lacking at all.
Yeah, go to Avocado's channel. He's got some footage with him and Hollow in the car doing some interviews with him. It's pretty cool. A little behind the scenes after the chess announcement. So it's a lot of insight. A lot of people they did their promos. But I feel like the way they've been promoting is a good way to promo. It's not talking shit, but the whole mountain thing and just doing all the other things they're doing. I really enjoyed their promo run. I have.
I got Lux and Hollow.
Pretty much. Jay, have you spoken on this yet?
Yeah, Lux and Hollow.
Okay.
And like what we were saying, we shouldn't see any chokes because there is a partner there for backup if anything does go wrong or go left.
If Chess is choking, Tay-Rock's going to pick it up. I don't see that being a thing. The only thing we might see is Chess like choke and then Tay-Rock get right into it, but I don't think it's going to be like where they're both standing there and not knowing what to say. That'd be insane. Can you imagine that if both guys are choking?
But let me tell you one thing, though. I don't see it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen because of Hollow and Lux's demeanor. But I hope that, because, we can see Tay-Rock and Chess get a little uptight about shit. I hope that this battle just goes through with no extra.
Tay-Rock has a lot of respect for Hollow. And,
I hope so. I hope that, because I don't want to see none of the extras. And this is such a monumental battle one way or another. Like, you just don't want to see no extras involved, man.
Yeah, I believe everybody's aware of the potential that Chess has, and I hope he really gives it his all because this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Battles like this, matchups like this, just don't happen in battle rap. So
it's a lifetime matchup.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't take this for granted and gives it his all. I hope he's practicing every day leading up to this.
Just real quick on a separate note, do you think that if Chess shows up and gives a beyond average performance, that this could catapult him to maybe to the point where no one even starts remembering not only the chokes, but people just look at it like he's finally coming into the things they, the shoes they thought he would fill one day?
I don't think we're ever going to forget the chokes. I think that's part of his brand at this point. But forgive and move forward. I think, this will play a huge part in it. And not only this is just going to do it, but him showing improvement like he has been doing is going to do a whole lot for his career.
I think it's what have you done for me lately? People are going to, if he's fired from here on out, I think it'll just be part of his history, but I don't think people will bring it up anymore. Listen, I think that I want to see Chess, and listen, the battle Chess wants is K-Shine. So I think they should give him that battle next. If he did, I don't know, I'm sure he'll do fine here, but we need to see that battle, man. That's the battle he wants, man. So I don't see why that. I think he's worked his way up to that battle right now, and look, Chess. Apparently, when I saw an interview with Smack, and his last choke, I think it was after, I don't remember, but he had talked to Chess, told him, you're ruining your, you don't want to ruin your chance here. You're throwing it all away. You need to get focused and blah, blah, blah. And he said, Smack said ever since that chat with him, he's given him 3 good performances. So, hopefully that actually did something, And he's young. He's very young, but it's not an excuse. But, he's young. We were all young. So if he got through it, and to be in the spotlight, you don't know how someone feels young in the spotlight like that. Was it like basically almost still in high school when he hit the stage, and that's, just imagine that, like you're on URL stage and you're going to high school still, it's pretty crazy. So I think he has the potential to be one of the greats, but that takes a lot of work, man, and a lot of heart, and that's the thing that's Jay,
certain people lack twerk.
This guy's an asshole.
I am an asshole. I'm the only one who keeps it real with him. You guys lie.
We don't talk about him.
Right.
We don't talk about him. We
you don't want to
months ago. How the fuck is that? My man, there is no, like, what point are you gonna understand there is no helping them out? Just like there ain't no helping you
I'm
out.
helping out Chess. I'm helping out
Whatever.
Chess. I'm here to make New Jersey.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. And then you said you was turning. You said you was gonna turn your sights on Big K, but now since he got you shook to go to a mass, now you don't. Now you stop talking about him. He was supposed to be your latest target. That survived for what? One, maybe two blogs.
Who?
Exactly. Let's move on.
Oh, you talking about that no-name punk who's about to get 3-0'd by Geechee Gotti? You talking about that guy? That guy? Yeah, I know.
Listen.
And then, I'm sorry, Rum Nitty. All right, you fucked up. Rum Nitty fucked up signing that death contract. Why would he do that against Sharon? Is he serious?
Or are we moving on? Are we done?
And Mike P, you're next.
Oh my God!
Speaking of which,
Are we?
Hello, Mike P.
I will be in the building for mass. I think Jay will be in the building for mass.
Yo, hold on. Are we talking about this card or are we shutting it down?
I think we can do that another day, right? We got time is limited.
We don't have enough day, but all right. So go ahead, Visual. Finish saying what you were saying.
Saying I'll be at mass. I think you'll be at mass.
Yes, I'm doing everything I can to be there.
We will have live eyes on the venue, and hopefully that's a dope event too. But as of right now, we're focusing on Double Impact. As soon as I get home, I'll be throwing updates on Twitter and everything that I see, and I hope that is a fire event, and I'm looking forward to it.
I will be live tweeting the entire event from work. All right, so you can follow me in Detroit. All right, get all the updates. All right. And if Twerk does something stupid, I'm gonna be covering it. I'm gonna be on it. Breaking news. All right.
Listen.
Let's, that matter.
Real quick, let's say something a little more important than this.
Oh, hold on.
No. You hold on. Listen, go check out the Trap New York page or go check me out on social media. They have an event here in Jersey on Sunday. They have a few dope matchups coming on there. They even have one dude who's gonna sit there and battle two people in the same night. So come check out that event Saturday. $20 get you entry, and you're gonna see about 6 or 7 battles, and you're gonna be drinking vodka free all night. So go follow the Trap New York. Go follow me, and you will see the flyer with all the information you need. All right, Sunday in Jersey.
All right, hold on. We missed one battle. All right, it's pertaining to this card. All right, we got to give it the respect. Snake Eyes and Ace Amin, all right, are supposed to battle. Let me ask you guys something. This is a huge event, right? This is a huge crowd. This is the big stage, as big as you can get if it's not in New York, right? All right. Ace Amin and Snake Eyes. Listen, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be on this card, that they shouldn't be here. It's supposed to go down that band. Ace Amin forgot his halls, all right, and couldn't talk, all right, because he does too many interviews. But first, hold on. I'm just wondering if it's going to be like are they setting them up to fail here? I've never seen Ace Amin outside a band setting. He's choked and stumbled in every battle he's ever been in, and now he's on stage in front of I don't know how many thousands of people, all right, with all the eyes watching him, the pressure, and you lose your voice when you got a little anxiety going, a little bit of pressure that, sometimes you can lose your voice for that reason. I'm not saying anxiety and that stuff is nothing about being scared. All right. I can't look at needles. I'll pass out. I'm done. I have a condition. But are they setting them up to fail here? All right. When have we seen something like this where Snake Eyes isn't really like he's been around, man. He's more seasoned. He had the math battle and all these things. He's had a lot of other battles. I got Snake Eyes easily in this battle, but Ace Amin, I'm just so worried about this guy, man. This could be like his Jack Boy moment and just ruin his career. Like if he doesn't handle this crowd properly, because he's got all, and there's more reasons. He's orthodox in the way he raps. All right, he's not like the crowd's not going to catch it the way they would catch, other battlers. Like maybe even a Snake Eyes is more easier to digest. And he's never controlled the crowd. You're gonna have that control of a crowd ability on your first battle, and in front of probably the biggest crowd that most battlers will ever battle in front of.
This is a test for both of them. It really is. This is gonna show who has it and who doesn't, because they're opening up for a monumental event. So we'll see.
That's what I'm worried about. I have to say, prior to their champion face-off, I didn't care about this battle.
That was hilarious. I loved it.
And they were phenomenal. I like what Snake Eyes was doing when he showed up with the recoiler and the cards, and I like the way he was handling it. I like the energy Ace was coming away, even though at the certain points I thought he got too personal. I thought, when he started, he got a little extra there, but I like that they both didn't go so far as to get into a fight or anything like that, anything stupid like that. I will say this. Before that face-off, if you had said, let these guys open up the summer impact, I would have said no. But that's just too many battles. You don't know how long these rounds are. Like, you're going to be there 15, 16 hours. But after seeing that face-off, I can't wait to see the battle. And if the soonest they can get that battle done is tomorrow at Summer Impact, then I want to see it tomorrow. Again, I want to admit, I've never seen a full Ace Amin battle. I tried to watch one of his battles, and you had Goonies there threatening the crowd and all kind of stuff. I turned the battle off. Snake Eyes, I've seen him battle a few times. And Snake Eyes, from my understanding, is from my neighborhood. In Harlem, in East Harlem. So, bottom line, I've seen Snake battles, pause, and I think he's good. So, with that, by default, I have to go with Snake Eyes. But again, that energy that they had in that face-off, if they could bring that energy on the stage without going too far, without going overboard, I think they'll both be fine. But I agree with Visuel. This you might be asking for too much, because the expectation from this card is so crazy that if you show up there and are mediocre, it's gonna look like you had a horrible night.
And for it being the only one-on-one on the card is another interesting dynamic.
Yes.
You don't feel like it's gonna be the pressure, like, or are they just gonna?
Nah, I think they're gonna be fine, because I think that the competitor in them already just want to go. So I don't think they're gonna, I don't think there's gonna be any pressure on either one of them in terms of psychologically. I don't think either one of them is gonna feel pressure. I think they're gonna get on there. They're riled up enough. They just want to go. They're two pit bulls ready to go. But again, that doesn't mean the material is gonna be there. That doesn't mean any of the other stuff that comes with the actual battle. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm more worried that one of them might go a little overboard. Just keep it respectable, keep it wrapped. You guys did a great job of making people anticipate this battle. I do think this battle would be better suited on a different platform, a different night. But again, after watching that face-off, I want to see that battle right now. I want to see that battle tonight. I want to see it as soon as possible.
I think it's a good idea to have them open up, considering what happened and they missed the battle. Like I said, seems like a fun event. Everybody wants to have fun. So if they open up and they turn up and they do well, they're going to get a lot of love, more than what they were expecting from any other type of platform that this battle would have been better suited on. So it's a great opportunity for them. They can make this a great battle, way better than what it would have been anywhere else, with the crowd backing them. Because when that first opener battle always gets a lot of energy, a lot of love, considering everything lands and it doesn't get too dry. So they do have a large task on their hands to set the tone for the rest of the night. So I think if they do good, it's going to be a really, really good battle, and it's going to set the tone for, it's a good icebreaker, the one-on-one, to get into the two-on-twos and start the show.
I agree.
So if Ace does good, I'll be the first one on here to admit it. All right, but I'm very skeptical. I don't know. I just see disaster written all over it. And once he gets a dry spot, or if he starts stumbling and choking, it's going to get dark up there, and I just hope that doesn't happen. I want to be proven wrong, and let's see that. But I got Snake Eyes winning it. I think he's more He's more experienced to handle the situation. And I think Snake Eyes is fire, man. I know a lot of people don't like him. I don't know why. I mean, I thought he bodied Prez. I liked him against Math. I did, and he's got a lot of good battles. So I don't know.
I liked, if it wasn't for the audio problems, I really liked, and that wasn't his fault, but I really liked him versus Hands. I thought that battle was dope with the audio. The people who filmed it, they used like the camera audio, and they had the camera all the way in the back of the crowd. Like,
yeah.
But I mean, overall, man, like I said, I always thought Snake Eyes was cool. I liked some of his battles. I think I'll be honest, I'm a little bit biased. I just think that the way the public shit between him and Trap New York is kind of why I don't really watch as many as his battles. That's just the truth. Like I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, I don't like the way that was handled in the public, because you guys know I have a problem with grown men inviting men to their private, especially if they're in the room.
I'm unfamiliar with that story, but okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it anyway. Bottom line is, that's the main reason why I haven't seeked out. Please understand what I'm saying. That's the reason why I haven't seeked out more of his battles.
Right.
But I do think he's a talented dude. He's another one sometimes that he seems sometimes to let his emotion get a little bit of the best of him. But I feel like I like where his heart is at, man. He's a competitor, and he's always out to prove something. And we got so many battle rappers who don't have no hunger. Once they get a few pats on the back, they have no hunger no more. And he has that hunger, you know. And not to mention he's from Harlem, where I'm from, and I want to see him succeed. And I think he's talented enough to succeed. You know, again, I do want to see this battle. I just love the way they guys did it, and I wish this battle was taking place right here, right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, salute to Snake Eyes. I can vouch for him for as far as what I've seen from him. He's always looked hungry and, you know, really like giving it his all. I think some of his I think he hasn't been given the recognition that he deserves. So as far as being on this card, I think it's deserving for him to be like get the opportunity to open up like this. Ace Amin, I haven't seen too much of him. I still need to see more, and I think this opportunity was kind of spoon-fed to him. But salute to him for getting it anyways.
Yeah, he talked his way to it, man.
Yeah, so, I got Snake Eyes going in this battle. I just think, like, from what I've seen of Snake Eyes, I think he has the potential to take this, no problem. But Ace Amin proved me wrong, because I need to see more.
Before we go, I just want to say, I really can't wait for the day that Snake Eyes and Geechee actually happens. That thing has been talked about so much, and supposedly it was set up, and then they got their deposits, and then this, and then that. But to be honest, if it wasn't for what happened on Champion, I wouldn't care about this battle. I still would like to see Snake Eyes versus Geechee. That battle should have happened a long time ago, man.
Well, Geechee kind of just took off at a certain point, you know, so that's hard to come back to and make it a relevant battle at this point, but hope it happens. To me, that's a fair point. I think that's a fair point. Well, shout out to Battle Rap Media Commission. Follow them at BRM_commission on Twitter. We are a collective group. If y'all want more information on it, you can go to Damn I'm Wild's video on the commission, and I'll leave it. I'm
going to be dropping one too. I've been meaning to drop one. It's been something I really wanted to do since the beginning, and then I didn't because there were things still, you know, between us. We were still trying to formulate some, you know, how this was going to work, who was going to be involved in it. So, long story short, it's a good place to start is with Damn My Wild's blog, and soon, I'm assuming this week, probably in the middle of the week though, I'll be putting out a blog of my own, just explaining some of the stuff in general, what our mission statement pretty much is, and then giving some of my own opinions on it. So look out for that too.
And I'm working on some content for my channel at Battle Rap Boutique.
Dope stuff.
So that's taking a lot of work. There's a lot of work going into that. So Look out for that sometime really soon, and I hope we get a great weekend of battles. DME.
Yeah, I ain't doing shit. Don't follow me. I'm trash.
He's right. He finally said something true. He finally said something true on here.
Everybody knows that. I mean,
Yo, salute to you, man. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty, and that is the greatest point you made in the last hour and change that we've been recording.
we can definitely end there.
Man, wow, that was phenomenal.
The union, the commission, salute.
Listen.
We out.
Listen.
Peace.